This is a short demonstration to show you the power of the analytical tools. Here we are comparing two different periods. It can be any different periods, month to month, quarter to quarter, fortnightly, daily, half yearly, annual, whatever the preference is. Quick, easy navigation to compare any two periods. And then we look at some details of what is driving the distances. The main point here is that all key parameters that affect the business, in this case is brand, dealer, GSM, etc., but any key parameter can be compared, and any key measure, quantity, revenue, contribution, etc., can be shown for the differences. Let's go to a quick analysis of multi-product comparison. So when we have several different products, we want to compare how each does relative to each other, and therefore which ones to sell. Here I'm comparing brands focused on 58 GSM, which in paper industry stands for grams per square meter. So at 58, here's a comparison of all the products, and you can look at contribution across the board and see where discounting is driving a lot of the contribution, what should be sold, and you can even choose the different number of months where things should be compared. Instead of 3, you can do 6. Let's go to a waterfall to see how things are happening and the overall health of the business. You can look at the business in terms of discounting, in terms of how the customers look at it, and how the company looks at it. All right, and then when we want to compare maybe a couple of different waterfalls, we can do that as well. And let's see against 2 different months. Let's perhaps see against 2 different quarters. And similarly, you can even compare 2 different states. We'll show you that. It's an example of analytics that can be built, customized to your business to see how the health of the business is doing. Now we're looking at Punjab, a territory, versus another state, Haryana, another territory. We could have done that easily with products. You could have done that with any other dimension that's relevant to the business for an easy comparison and easy an analytical value to what's driving the business. And let's take a look at the sensitivities involved in some promotions that we would like to do sometime. If we increase the discount, how much more quantity would you need to sell to be revenue neutral or contribution neutral? You want to do that in percentage, or you want to do that in terms of currency? You can do either one, and it'll give you the answer that you're looking for, right? So it's a quick, handy analytic right at your fingertip. A revenue bridge plans how you got from one period to the next and what were the biggest impacts: price, product, customer, and volume. As well as you can put more time spans in the comparison to see if there's any trend that is developing over time. So now we have August to September, September to October, October to November. You can easily see the trends of what is happening in the business. And maybe if you wanted to go a little longer, you can even look at the quarterly trends and see if the business over time is developing a healthy clip, or where some problem areas are coming up. Right? All these are very heavily analytical tool, again, at your fingertips. Let's take a look at a little more unique analysis here: volatility. So here's the volatility of how things are happening in overall sales. What if I set a little particular area compared to the rest of the nation? Haryana. Well, look at Haryana has 3.3% more volatility. So here's how you can plan, or area managers can plan. And if they're looking for some specific product, how can they plan on some specific products as well to see if the volatility actually changes? And let's say there's some neighboring areas to plant against and see if they compensate for the first one. You can do that as well. A great tool for planning out sales, for putting in how volatility can be used for reducing the cost to service the customer. Here there's a forecast. All the ones in the green are your actuals. The one in the orange is the forecasted amount. Suppose you want to do some extra advertisement, you could do that, and the calculations can be developed to tell you exactly what the forecast should be. And that tells you that, right? And you can go down to any particular product, in this case, let's say a bottle size of 750, to tell you exactly what's going on in the forecast. So these are all just some examples of the tools that are available to us to get some very strong analytics available to you.